peaceful then.
Yeah, Roach isn't really pleasant. However, he does have some soft spots as well. I like both characters. Both Roach and Jorvis are interesting characters. Okay.
3,000 men, burnt to ashes in minutes.
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt.
No Vergen to
We must
me.
parley.
Leave issues
She
of war
invited-
to me, Prince. Concentrate on
So I
peace.
also think that
Jorgen
if you
claims
choose
he's
the other path,
short-tempered, provoke him
here
to strike,
you
and we'll negotiate
are
once the
walking
battle's
as
won.
Henselt instead of Stennis as we do right now.
Fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince.
I
They've
haven't
meant
played
nothing since
either
the day my
path,
peasant
Fantastic
force
Wolf, but I
scattered them
have
on the
watched
Vergen.
both.
By the good deity Creve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
But she's a monster. Creve
She's a
spoke
monster.
to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon.
Would you please stop it? That's rude. She's right in front of you.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join us.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his
Frosty has
troublesome
played
head.
both sides.
Don't you
okay?
dare, boy.
It
You're no
prefers
king.
the-
Your
You're the
father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
That's true, Fantastic Wolves.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis
I think
is
it's
here.
overall a very brave design decision to split the game basically in half. But I would like that.
Anyone
they did
else
that.
wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
I mean, Stennis seems more like the honorable one.
In attacking Edern, you would break the provisions of the Peace of Sintra. All the northern kingdoms will be obliged to support me.
None will stand with you.
Radovid of Redania, the Dukes of the South.
You dream, boy. They're not to be counted on. And the treaty, I piss on it as do they. You are alone.
Not entirely.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has
Like
a
the
voice.
dialogue.
Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than they claim. You'll need to throw in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your advantage to give her up.
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Upper Eden with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Eden for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, You're a pretty fetching lass. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, Dragon Slayer. Grab them!
Whoa! Oh, it's a bit choppy right now. Oh, I can't roll. Why can normal people not roll? I can't see anything. But Stannis is going to work at least.
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Melitele!
Sheesh. Someone's having a bad day. That's a nice typo, by the way. Fantastic Worlds. Plet email is not good for fighting. But I know what you mean. Oh, hello Athelas! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing today? Nice to see you again.
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpin Zigrin.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health. Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt traveled with them for a while in the books.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight. Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Still
Not
at work,
the point.
okay? But
Geralt's
I'm on your
lost his
phone,
memory.
yeah. Thank you very much.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
For being on the phone.
Right, what's the difference? Someone
stopping
did.
by.
Well, we've bigger problems now.
Okay.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why's this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best
Hey,
in the
Panda.
world. We're
Panda
here to
spam.
aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong.
Prince Penis.
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt.
Okay. Geralt shows up, things go wrong. That's how it usually goes. Hi. Oh no.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
In this episode of Simsalabim Sabrina, we've got Grave. Where is Saskia? I mean, as far as I know, she does not need any protection. Yeah, Hansel is quite the dick bag. Maha, come on. There goes. Whoa! Magic. Oh, that's a big guy. That's a big guy. Oh, good day. Don't mind me walking around you, please. Die! Oh, there's another one.
Death's here!
Not good. You are too slow, my man. That is quite the team of heroes we have here. I wouldn't want to mess with those three fighters.
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
My Elrond's blood. Wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me!
Shut up, one.
Always with a dramatic entrance, Philippa Eilhart. Don't mind it right now, though. So, when you choose the other part, it's Deathmold, the mage, who protects you with this. He walks along with you. She's quite useful. Oh, Draugr. Oh, and Wraith. Oh, jeez. What are they doing there? Oh, they're stopping Philippa. Probably the most badass owl in all of gaming. Oh, we're quite low in health. Witcher equals increased libido plus immunity to STDs plus tingly skin. Made for ladies, yeah. That is true. Oh, let me in. Philippa is the most powerful sorceress in the north. Yeah. And also, maybe the most moody sorceress in the north. Although, in that regard, Yennefer is strong competition. Both have quite the temper. Oh, holy fuck. Damn it, stop it! Nice, we have the shield back up. So where was the cosplay calendar again? Damn, it was sold out. Oh! Not again.
Damn you.
Thank you for the follow, Fantastic Worlds. That also now reassures me that my notifications are working today. That is a relief.
The fog's thinning. Not far now.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes as well, Fantastic Worlds. Sometimes I think I follow someone, check in on their streams, and then after a while I realize I haven't followed the whole time. But thank you very much for the follow.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
'Tis
I'm after
nothing but a
Kingslayer who
scratch.
Kidnapped Triss Marigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths.
What a team. What a team we have assembled here.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Not the beard.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
Hi.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
Yeah, Alan Wake can be a bit creepy, Athelas, and saying that, also a reminder that you, for those who are watching, should check out Fantastic World's YouTube channel, where he has a very interesting and very good, very well-made series for Alan Wake. And yeah, check it out, watch it. I think you will enjoy it. Talking about enjoying, I enjoy spending ability points. So now I think I will go into venting. to further strengthen my Quen sign. Think what's that? No. World unlocks the ability to deal damage to many opponents. Additional opponents take 50% damage. That can be nice. The amount of vigor need to block incoming blows minus 25%. Tough guy. Damage reduction plus 5. Schemer. Oh, that could be nice. Higher vigor regeneration. But usually we have our Quen going and then we have no vigor regen anyway. Potion duration plus 10%. That sounds actually pretty good. Let's do that, and let's go into what else? I think footwork. So we get here a little bit closer and further. Yeah, I like that. Can we mutate anything? Where is it? This one we could mutate. We have lesser, a greater vitality mutagen sounds pretty good. Plus 10 vitality straight up. Concentration mutagen, damage bonus on signs, plus 1. Power mutagen, damage plus 1 to 2. Enhancement, adrenaline regeneration on hitting foe. Crit. Knockdown plus 2, stun plus 2, freeze plus 2, incineration plus 2. Ooh, that is actually pretty good. Straight up 2% chance. Speaking of which, I saw your tweet about XCOM. If you want the backstory for the game, my first 3 episodes of my run contain the tutorial. Swordsmanship is the best generalist part. Yeah, I was just joking about XCOM. Fantastic Waltz. It was just a joke tweet. I do try to make jokes sometimes. I think I will take the critical effect mutagen here because it's actually pretty good. Do we have any other mutagen slots so far? No, we don't. Okay. That's nice, and we're pretty close to another level. Let's talk to the trader here. Mysterious merchant. Let's trade. What do you have? Armor of Ben Ard. That armor is actually very good. 2 slots, plus 40 vitality. That is some good armor. Let me sell those. I think I will also sell the lesser mutagens. Lesser range. Some junk, potions, enhancements. Okay, so he has this armor. That is pretty good. I like that armor. Ooh, and those swords. Robust blue meteorite sword. Yellow meteorite. Adrenaline regeneration on hitting foe, damage bonus on signs, and poison Zircanian Sabera. Not that expensive, to be honest. Plus 3 additional slots. I'll take that. And take that as well. I mean, why not? Right? Not really a reason why I shouldn't do that. put that on. I mean, that was 16 to 22, and that is 30 to 34, plus 18 poison damage, or chance poison. That's just normal. That's another straight up 5%. This is my favorite environmental music. It's very good, yeah. Bleeding. Yeah, let's take bleeding for the steel sword, since it's for fighting humans, and they usually tend to bleed. Then melee enhancement, vitality plus 10, resistance to bleeding. Yes, throw it in there. What? Vitality plus 15% damage reduction on block. 5%. That could be useful as well. We have Moonstone, Whetstone. Which is... I'll wait with another one. Wait with the last point there as well. Put one of the moon runes here and my silver sword. Okay. Look at how sexy we are now. Oh. Notices. The Harpy contract. Hear ye, hear ye. Good folk of Vergen and all visitors. Since so many intrepid swords and champions of so many causes have gathered in Vergen, perhaps one would perform a public service by going to the Harpy lair and exterminating the creatures once and for all. I promise a hefty reward and eternal glory as monster slayer. Regards, Cecil Burden, Alderman. Proclamation of closure of the mines. Attention, the mines near Vergen have been overrun by beasts and will be closed until further notice. To ensure the population's safety, townsfolk are not only forbidden from entering the mines, but also from approaching them. My decision is final and binding for all, even those individuals who might beg to differ. You know who I mean. If anyone takes exception to this decision, please see me during working hours. Cecil Burden, Alderman. Baltimore considered dead. The whole city, apparently. Make sure that you finish the other Harpy quest collecting the feathers. I intend to do that. It is hereby announced that the search of Baltimore, our beloved runesmith, has been concluded. The distinguished Thorak, whose craft we all know and value, is hereby appointed Baltimore's successor. However, anyone who manages to ascertain the cause of Baltimore's death or establish his whereabouts should the venerable Smith prove to be alive after all, must inform me immediately of the discovery. All who provide news supported by evidence shall be duly rewarded. Cecil Burden, Alderman. Investigator needed. I seek a specialist experienced in conducting criminal inquiries to help solve a series of mysterious murders of young males, both elven and human. A generous reward awaits the individual who ascertains the identity of the perpetrator or perpetrators and metes out just punishment. For additional information, find me by the Cauldron, Elias. Harpy Queen contract. Attention! I hereby place a bounty on the Harpy Queen, or, as some call her, the Mother Harpy. We warned that the beastie is no nestling. Many would-be killer has shattered his teeth on her, so the fight will be difficult. The brave soul that rids us of this winged bitch will not regret it. Cecil Burden, Alderman. Oh yeah, I remember when Christopher Hart was playing the game and everyone was basically screaming at him to do the Harpy Feather quest. And it did not disappoint. Remember, some quests will fail if you don't finish them before you advance the main lot too far. Yeah, I know. Thanks for the reminder, Fantastic Balls. Let's go inside. This looks very much like Skyrim HD. The dwarven architecture is very similar to that.
Look, another one. You let one human in, and in no time, you've got a swarm.
Oh, now slow your roll.
I hear human women need
Give us a kiss.
Astride a man's pants for their bellies.
Give you a kiss?
We haven't even met.
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
Some dice poker. We definitely want to get into some dice poker. I will put this all here because next episode I hopefully will have the mod for unlimited inventory, and then I will just put it all back and carry it with me. But for now, I'm sick and tired of having a full inventory, so I will just throw it out there. Yova's path is trickier to time quests. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But usually the way I progress is I try to do the side quests all in a bunch, and only when I have to progress with the main story I'll do that, and then I continue again with the side quests that may pop up. So usually I don't have too much problems with that, but I can't make sure that I won't miss any quests. In fact, I know that I missed a few quests in Flotsam as well. But that just happens. I mean, this isn't a 100% run or a guide or anything like that. It's just me having fun with the game. I think I did not want to put all my alchemy stuff, all the... what am I doing here? That happens when you talk and do stuff at the same time. Jesus Christ. Did not want to do that. Those, of course, I need for my potions. Sorry all. That's true, Frosty. However, that's only because it's so nice to talk to you all that I can't concentrate on putting the right things in my storage chest. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Fantastic World. I definitely know that feeling. So when I played Fallout 3 long time ago, I accidentally finished the game sooner than I wanted to because I didn't pick up on the hints that it might be the last quest, and there are several quests that basically tie into each other, so you are stuck in them. And since then I'm very paranoid about doing main quests before I feel ready to progress in the story, or maybe even finishing it. So that is what I wanted to put away. The hides. Just the pure crafting opponents. Those I do not need at the moment. Tissue, leather. Necker claw. Oil. Lots of oil. Silver ore. Video games teach us to go to gaff about and not getting things done. Exactly. I blame video games. They are to blame for my laziness and for my procrastination. Yeah, I will put the Raven's armor away. Then I can quest items I can't put away. Just cleaning up my inventory a little bit. Alright, Fantastic Balls, have a good breakfast.
Give us a kiss. Damn. Morning. What's with everyone being so nice today?
I can see that your arm's itching.
It is. Let's arm wrestle.
You know, I look at that butcher and see something unusual. He's one who can change the fate of kingdoms. Very true. Sets me to
Did it. One. I'm amazing.
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling. Save maybe a witcher. Take your gold. That's well deserved.
Thank you. How awfully nice of you. Also, I remembered that I wanted to play dice against him.
how can
because
I-
I haven't played dice in ages.
I'd like to play.
Fair enough.
What? Oh.
How can I
so
help?
he's the Dice Poker Pro around here. Let's also see what he sells. Not much. What's going on here?
Place is busy like never before.
One freak bigger than the next. Hello.
Hello. Oh, fighting! Please let me
Since
fight.
when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it'll never sleep in the doghouse. But that's not for me to judge. The point is, you can make good coin off fist fights. Want to give it a go?
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins. If you want to fight, put down some coin.
Okay.
Up for the next fight, or are you just going to stand?
Well,
Worthy
let's
contender,
fight.
please.
For starters, you'll fight a novice.
Okay.
Stand and fight, but first, show me your...
Here, take it.
In that case, better...
Nice. Let's do it. Let's get into some fisticuffs.
Bite his balls!
Bite his balls? Ugh. No, I will stay away from that strategy.
Slug him between the eyes.
Bite his balls.
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
Sure. Bring it on.
A worthy contender, please.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes.
Sure.
The higher the stakes, the bigger your winnings.
Yeah, I get the concept.
In that case, betting is now open.
Yay.
Don't be afraid of him.
I'm not afraid. Oh, he looks like the bookie from Flotsam.
Slug him between the eyes.
Ugh.
Bite his balls.
I will not bite his balls. For fuck's
That was
sake.
a sight for sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
Yeah. Bring me the next one.
Worthy contender, please.
Excellent. This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career makes many a nobleman green with envy. Place your bets. Hurry, before it's too late.
Yeah. I'm confident.
In that case, betting is now open. Slug it between the eyes.
Oh! Does he counter? Was I too slow?
Don't be afraid of him!
Bite his balls!
Oh! Oh, nice!
Stop stroking him and rough him up!
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. A wonderful
Don't be
show of
touching the hair.
strength, precision, and agility.
Thank you.
Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Squidge in here.
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
Oh, I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas,
Who are
the world
you?
is going to the dogs. Today a knight must
Must
challenge
be a weird
commoners
fetish,
to prove
yeah.
his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare. I challenge you, witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old serf.
I mean,
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
yeah.
Stand and fight.
Try your best in your leggings.
Don't be afraid of him!
So, yeah.
Bite his balls!
Oh, start off.
You won. Finish me off.
I'm no murderer.
No.
Besides,
I will not
it was only a
finish
fist
you
fight.
off. Not
I'd
with
rather
ball
have died
biting.
at your hands.
Not with my
It was an
hands.
honest fight, just like you.
No finishing off here.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined. My honor gone.
I thrashed
Don't
you
be
and won a
so
pile of
dramatic.
coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Sure.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher. Fighting you is an honor. Let's tend to the pool!
Don't be afraid of him!
Yes. And we gained another level. Also, the dwarf who should guide us to the council meeting must think we're crazy, because he's now waiting there, standing for an hour, while we box up every single one in this tavern, play some dice, have some arm wrestling. What's that? Distance covered. I think I go with plus 5% sword damage. Nice. Right, I'm off. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Alpha. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by,
Between the eyes!
saying hi. See you around. Nice squidge in here. That is also a reminder for everyone else that there's a clips competition going on. You can clip something that you like and put it in the Discord channel and maybe win a prize at the end of the year. So that's a nice thing, I hope. So of course Virginia can put this clip in there as well and maybe win the monthly Clipper of the Month competition. Gain some points. And then proceed to maybe win the Clipper of the Year award. And that is an honor everyone would like. So, right? Why can't I talk to you? What's going on here? Okay. The music is kinda in a loop. What's happening here? Alright, I'm off leaving work to go home and feed the boy, take care of my man, Geralt for me, Echo. I will for sure. While this music is bugged out and I can't even save. Something is wrong here. I think the game crashed.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher.
There we are.
They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Thanks,
Skaden.
So I guess that was weird, but it worked out. Have a good day, Frosty Woman. Thank you for stopping by. The game didn't want Frosty to leave, yeah. Jumped right into a loop when Frosty said she wanted to leave. So yeah, now we're here. Attend the War Council. We will have to do that soon. First I wanted to look around. If there's anything else we can get. Doesn't seem that way. Was I in here? Did I check this room out? I think I missed that. Nothing here anyway. Okay, let's save. Welcome back, Atheras. Glad you're home. I will take a very short break and I will be back in a few seconds. Won't take me long. And I'm back. Let's continue and attend the War Council.
Don't be afraid of him!
It is not in here, right? Oh. For 1 second in my life, I had a manly voice.
Give us a kiss!
No, I'm not giving you a kiss. Could at least ask me on a date first. Okay. Let's look around a little bit first before we attend the War Council. I like to do that when I get to a new area. First getting a sense for the area and kind of know where places are, looting, all the good stuff. Before then actually doing the quests. Because oftentimes you can then already make out where something might be or what will happen. And it makes it just a little bit easier to then navigate through a new area, a new city. Okay. There's some stuff. What's this? Why's there a blue dot on my minimap? What's happening here? Okay. Valuable trinket. Orans, okay. How was your workday, Athelas? If people didn't want to be looted from, they'd lock their doors. Exactly. I see it exactly the same way. Also, in most cases, you even loot in front of them. They're watching you, so it isn't really stealing if they kind of agree silently that it's okay to take it, right? My work was wonderful, as always, but long. Then it's good that you can have some rest now. But as long as it is fun, that's always the most important part. Okay. So oh, I may or may not have broken the basket. Sorry. 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 Didn't want to spoil those apples. Just happened. What's this? Is this the mine? I don't want to go into the mine. I think that's where some kind of thing will go down. We heard about some quests and that it's locked and all of that.
Huh?
What was his name? Paulus Vivaldi. Probably related to the Vivaldi Bank, but maybe the unsuccessful brother, son, nephew of the very famous and successful Vivaldi family. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Nope. Don't want to go into the mine just yet. This isn't the mine as I hope, right? It's locked, okay. What are you three doing?
Huh?
Vergen, Reginald Luthor.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
A basilisk?
It was just my wife getting cold.
Okay. The basilisk was just his wife. Maybe he should send his wife to the doctor. That doesn't sound very healthy. Leather, orange. Also, we got a sword, so let's compare it. Not by far not as good. So, additional weapon, superb steel sword, silver sword. Yeah, I stay with the Erendite for now. The sword of Cameron is slightly better, but we have some nice runes.
Greetings.
Runestones in Erendite, and we have only one slot for the Sword of Camoran. And we don't have strong runes anyway right now. So I need to wait a while until we find something even better, I think. Well, this path explains a lot of things that you miss in Roger's path. Yeah. That is how it works.
Oh, a witcher.
Yeah, that's me.
Hee ho, hee ho, hee ho, hee ho, hee ho.
He's very jolly.
There goes the
Strangers, more strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Okay.
Greetings!
What's going on here? Can't go over there. Okay. Timber. Timber. Lots of stuff lying around. Yeah, totally did want to do that. Seems nothing else. No people in here. Everyone is outside working.
Balls.
Now it's raining.
How you like that?
That was a very sudden rain storm.
Greetings,
Yuzo.
colleague. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
That's impressive. Let's trade. Superb cutlass. Sell that. Some junk as well. Mice do not equal truths. Truths. Let's play some dice poker. Finally. It has been such a long time, but it isn't. The fog is here, so if my performance isn't great, it's because of the fog. That was a very weak throw. Pair of 2. What does he have? He has pair of 5. So let's hope for the best here. Tension between the races increases after each faction blamed the other for the rash of thefts that swept the community. Exactly. Throwing dice in the streets. I win! I'm the best dice player ever. Just wanting to put that out there. Not wanting to brag, just stating the obvious. I am street.
I wanted to wear the duvets.
The duvets. And more looting. An iron ring.
Mum. I wanted to wear the duvets.
Can I talk to you? Apparently not, but I can push you around a little bit. It's a bit rude, I admit. Now they're running from me. What's going on here?
Don't bump your woman.
Dice poker in the streets, Gwent in the cheats. Whatever that means. Okay. Castle of the Three Feathers. Okay. What's in here? Castle sounds like good loot. That is why I'm here. 12 orens. That's a good start. 35 orens. I'd rather bump your woman bucks. Bucko. Those are some nice rooms. Wouldn't mind spending some time here. I mean, also that is interesting art. Are those supposed to be nipple piercings? I'm not sure. Well, what is this? Is there a new movie coming out? No. Matthias Foster performed 180% of his quota. What have you done to fulfill the plan? Ooh. That is some serious work propaganda going on. What do we have here? Attention! Monsters! Looks like a dwarven fertility goddess. Could be, yeah. That could be the case. There she is again, in all her glory. Let's attend the meeting. Geralt loves those meetings.
You miss quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news.
The
good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen.
Philippa really has nice
wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you.
To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
Saskia is beautiful, yeah.
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Useful. There he is, dramatic entrance and all.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves, but even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye. Nay.
You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwen's doom...
He's easily convinced.
Aye. Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Whoa.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives.
Okay.
I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
This That's true, Fantastic Worlds. In the game of politics, yesterday's enemies
Saskia.
are tomorrow's
Is she alive?
allies.
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is
It was
stable.
a strong drink. So, what was the poison?
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
Are you able to heal her?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
Why do we need
The
blood?
nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
That sounds safe. And what kind of herbs do
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Oh, come on. Where do I
Where
look
will
for
we
the...
find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on
Pretty
top of the
advanced
mine.
medicine, yeah.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
Yeah. About the Rose of Remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers were exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe, who succeeded in cultivating the roses, enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Anything else?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
Kinda
Poor
does.
one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the
Making
spells
fun
keeping
of Lord of the
Saskia
Rings.
alive are in order.
Yeah.
Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Exactly, that is what I wanted to ask. It's like nobody is asking the obvious question of
Only
who
Philippa Eilhart may enter.
poisoned her in the first place. Okay, find Zoltan at the inn. Okay, let's go down. Talk with Zolty baby. What's going on here?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. And so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths.
Exactly, Achilles.
Now,
That was my
open the gates and
hunch
get to
as
work.
well. Okay. That was a nice beach.
I must talk to you, Richard.
Well, please don't do that right after you scratched your balls.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Jorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses.
Oh yeah, that's the murder mystery.
So it doesn't seem to be desertion.
So... what state were the corpses in?
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
And where did you find the bodies?
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
The victims are all male?
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
Maybe a succubus? Is there a
I don't
reward?
work for free. You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin.
I hope so.
We're losing good men.
More than coin? I'm all ears. And that is no offense, Mr. Elf.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Peasants now
Come on!
There are they, my friends.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all lands along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
Yes. Drinking. Let's drink,
I'll
yeah.
gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in
A
peace.
worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Phrasing, guys. Phrasing.
Ever heard of a unit called the Dun Banner? Apparently they left their standard behind during the last war. I need to find it if I'm to lift the curse.
Aye. The standard lies in a crypt with those of the unit who perished here.
Where's this crypt?
Not the easiest place to find. Turn right past the market and look for a passage carved right through the rocks. That'll lead you to a valley filled with tombs and crypts.
To the fallen!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth,
I
have
don't
no
know.
ideas.
I don't want to know.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Why exactly are you fighting for Saskia?
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. But what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen, no matter if you're a dwarf, man, or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down in the elves already. But I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Where's the mine?
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time. Hey, Geralt?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Yes.
You won't certainly buy you around. They want freedom, quality.
No pig can jump higher than...
Let's talk to Dandelion.
Good thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no poet.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
Yonder?
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem
The
for
dwarves
Vergen.
dug too deep.
Want to hear the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes, kind of.
All right then, tell me what you discovered.
Sounds so disappointed. Yeah, you do seem pretty devoted to the cause all of a sudden.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
I like to be careful.
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen doesn't end up screwing me.
Let me see if I understand your position correctly. Kiss my right cheek, kiss my left cheek. Just don't kiss me on my butthole.
Whenever I see that stupid romantic spark in your eyes, I just know I'll have to haul your ass out of some new swamp very soon.
Oh, screw you and your help. Lots of humans, dwarves, even elves around here would follow me into fire.
I hope you're right about that. Jorvik seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard
You're
to believe.
really in an arguing mood.
Saskia's giving
Dandelion.
Jorvik a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge
Yeah,
from that hole in the ground
this
he's
is
been
the
living in for
typical
years.
conversation
That's
between
the
those
least
two.
of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Jorvik from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
My memories
talk
and
about
feelings
Yennefer.
seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
Okay. Let's first talk about Letho.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Yeah, Letho knows about my past.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
Depends.
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head.
And I've remembered something.
My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
The voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer and the Wild Hunt. I had no idea how long. It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the Wild Hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
I like to loot. Okay. Anything else here? Maybe some
Geralt,
dice
right.
poker?
My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres.
Thank you.
And Saskia. Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. We could arm wrestle him. But let's first ask him some questions.
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads. Then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Yeah, watch out for yourself.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit.
Yeah.
Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far.
It's okay to be afraid.
When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
Can you tell me more about Cecil? Or Cecil?
Is Cecil your guardian?
Cecil.
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. They took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk on that.
Sure. Sorry.
Yeah, you wanna arm wrestle?
Wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but...
What?
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
Steady on! I've got conditions.
Okay.
First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Okay.
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile, so you'll need to defeat the others first.
Well said, Fantastic Worlds.
Who should I challenge?
Those chumps.
Yarpen,
Zigrin, and Sheldon Skaggs.
Okay, we'll do that. That's
very unusual.
He travels the land, killing monsters for coin.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer. Squirrels dazzled with her. Politicking peasants, witches, and a witcher. And onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
You won't trick me to buy you around. The place is busy like never before. Give us a kiss.
Where are they, though? Is that Sheldon? It's Nelson. Nelson's scouts.
That's how it is these days. Mages have descended from their towers
Or
and
Ned.
sold themselves at court.
Are they?
From the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women. I mentioned some.
Well, I do want to play some dice against you, though, at least. Also, let's talk about the place of power.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Vergen, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Sounds pretty magical.
Sabrina Glevis.
You play dice?
Do I? I not only play, I win.
Okay.
And my winnings include a nice collection of mementos. See, history. That's what I find fascinating. You might even call me an aficionado.
A collection, huh? Rich and varied?
Well, for example, some items left by the Dun Banner. A wool coat I'm really proud of. Absolutely unique.
Interesting.
Not sure I have anything to offer that would interest you.
Not to worry. I'll always take coin if you lose. Win, and you can choose from my collection.
Sounds good. Especially for 10 gold. 10 orange. Okay, let's do it. What do we have? We have 5, 6, 3, 4, 2. There's a straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha! And I won.
Damn it! You win!
Scalen, my prize.
Exactly.
The sword of the warrior princess Zenthia. Good enough?
I'd say so.
Sounds good.
It's yours. If you'd like to roll again, I'm always willing.
That's fine.
What's the squirrel leader's name?
So I don't know where the others are
Slug it
for
between the eyes.
I'm racing. Oh, they are probably down at the gate where we have to meet them, right? Is that better? Not really. No, it's not better what we have. We can only put one rune in it. So probably will just put it in my storage, since it's a special sword. Okay. Don't close the door on me. So let's... I think now we can explore the lower area of Vergen.
Look, another one.
Fell from the
You let one human in and in
do
no
it.
time...
You've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It was very unusual.
Okay. Let's go down here.
My pentacles intrigue you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school.
Oh.
Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history. And of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readings? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay. What do you have to trade? Let me see. Some alchemy stuff, crafting stuff, some diagrams. Yeah, we have most of that. There's an important thing about her. Okay. Do I find it out in the game? If so, then no. More dice poker. What is it? Oh, we have a full house. Boy, those two. Oh, she has as well, but we have the better one. I'm not trying anything here. I win. Nice. I have to change my hairstyle. No, it's kind of not pointed out. Well, if I can find it out on my own during the game, I would prefer to do that first. And if I'm not, you can tell me later down the road. Oil.
You hugged a bear.
Greetings.
A dwarf witcher.
There's nothing.
You repair armor, right?
Armor repair.
You work just for your elves?
Not just.
You don't say much, do you?
I like the hair.
And they said you're grumpy.
Well, grumpy is a bit harsh, but I can see where it comes from. Dragon scale armor, epic. That does look epic. Could use some better boots though. Boots and gloves. Those are all not very well that I have. Enhancements. Okay. Crafting diagrams. No.
I got a serious career proposal.
Nothing else. Roll some dice. I see 2 pairs. He has 1 pair, 2 pairs as well, but the better pairs. So basically, you have to hope that we get at least a third 4. Is our winning streak ending now? Maybe. Ah, damn it.
From one of your best lads, eh?
Let's try it again. No, I don't want to craft anything. Let's throw some dice. Do it again. Again, 2 pairs. He has 2 5s. Oh, that is dangerous. That is dangerous for us. I think I will go with this. Don't want to risk it that he gets another one. I lose? What? I have 3 5s. What? He has a full house. That motherfucker.
I listened politely, but I agreed to nothing.
Do it again. Not giving up so easily. Yeah, where would he have gotten dragon scales? A couple of 5s. A couple of 6s, of course. Damn it. Yeah, they really have a good eye for details and putting those in the game. I win, finally.
We're too old for that.
I won the
shite,
game.
eh?
Ooh,
They'd have
who
got
are
me
you?
50 years
Spark.
ago, but it's
Another
what they
traveller.
say.
From where? Wait, let me guess.
Okay, guess.
From Temeria.
Had it at the tip of my tongue.
Of course you had.
So, what brings you to Vergen? Wait, I know.
Business.
Just what I thought. And you're...
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see witches here.
Well, she's so wise.
What do witches do anyway?
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away? Because those are the kind of problems I solve.
Oh, shut her down. Quickly. Ruthless Geralt. He had none of that talk.
Dwarf Witcher. That would be something.
A dwarf witcher, yeah, that would be something indeed.
Hey!
What's going on with you?
Aren't you the one who captured Yorvith back in Flotsam?
I might have.
Up yours, traitor!
What? Does he want to fight me? No. Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Athalas read the first 2, have to read a lot of children's fiction for work, but hope to read another this summer. They're really good.
Emo!
What? I'm no emo. Lots of... Oh, now I'm overburdened again.
Damnation!
Don't talk to me,
Take care.
crow. Anything in here? What do we have? Ooh. I will read those next time. Books are always fun. And some orange. Nice. That was pretty good upgrade material there. For armor. Appreciate getting that. Leather. Oh, there's someone here. Didn't see her. But she doesn't want to talk to me. So we'll just leave. I'll try to get back to the merchant upstairs and then get rid of this stuff so I can walk a bit faster again. That's straight. Let's give her the axe. More axes. actually not bad as a weapon, but not good enough. And that was a lot of stuff. Some junk. Okay. Way better now. Can I go up here? Yes, I can. So that's the gate. Yeah, there's nothing else. Let me go to the other side. See if there's something. Nothing here. Anything here? That's the old gate.
Huh?
Windblade.
Who were talking?
I've killed Rivians before.
Oh, there. I did not see a Mona Delsingor.
Greetings.
Nice to meet you, Mona. Okay. More loot for us. What is here?
The leader, though clad like a
Oh,
soldier,
Yorvis is
had a
here.
feminine face to stir awe. And the breast.
Yeah, the architecture
Greetings,
is really beautiful. What is Philippa doing on Vergen?
What could Philippa want? Why does she care about Vergen being free, independent?
Like all sorceresses, she likes to dabble in politics. Not one of them would hesitate to sacrifice another life if it furthered their goals.
Quite a one-sided opinion. All? None? Life's rather colorful. It's not all black and white.
Shades of grey, I think. I have no illusions about mages. You know the fate which the Queen of the Valley of Flowers reserved for the Alvan youth. Enid Anglina, known also as Francesca Finderbear, another sorceress. In exchange for the creation of an Alvan kingdom in Dulblathana, she sent the Scoia'tael to be butchered, while attacking Nilfgaard's foes from the rear. She had a chance to call it off. She could have opposed the Emperor of Nilfgaard and summoned the squirrels to defend the Valley of Flowers.
Why didn't she?
In the name of a higher purpose. It's what the Emperor wanted. That's why we became bandits after the war. That's why elves are dying. Our young murdered by the likes of Roach. And that's why I cannot trust Philippa Eilhart.
Yeah, Roach might be on the other side.
Roach could be on the other side of the fog.
In that case, I'll finally get him. I came close in Flotsam.
Have you been hunting him long?
Been after him for a while.
Ever since he became leader of the Blue Stripes. During his first mission as commander, he ambushed one of my units, cut it down to the last elf. Surprised me for the first and last time. I've been more cautious since then.
Is that when you swore revenge?
So it's a personal matter. Vengeance. A theme straight out of Dandelion's ballads.
The safety of the Scoia'tael demands his death. Of the commanders first appointed to such units, he's the only one still alive.
I noticed there's no Temerian emblem in your collection.
Exactly.
We should not
FLS.
claim something's done when it is
No,
not.
no real good or bad here. Yeah, exactly. Even when he's gone, there will be others, new ones.
You do realize that a dozen others will replace him when he's gone. Possibly dirtier foes, possibly worse.
Better to have a known enemy, you say? That doesn't apply to Vernon. A more determined demon has never walked upon this earth. The longer he is active, the better he gets. I must put an end to it.
I mean, there is some truth to that. Roach is really determined.
Tell me about this Dwan for whom the Scoia'tael are ready to do battle.
Saskia. She's no Dwan. Certainly not like the others. You've seen her. I doubt I need to explain.
Oh, is she in love?
She's fighting for a Pontar Valley for dwarves, elves, and humans alike. I thought you despised humans.
I may only be a warrior, but I'm no fool. This is the best we can hope for now, and it's better than the Valley of Flowers.
Yeah, let's talk about Yavin, our buddy from the first Witcher.
I once met another Scoia'tael leader.
Yavin. I knew him. He had beautiful dreams and desperately wanted me to share them. Asked the same of you, I heard.
You know a lot about me.
I try to know as much as I can. About everyone.
I helped him. I found his reasons just.
Because they are. But they're equally unrealistic. Yavin saw combat and killing as poetry, whereas war is prose with no place for beauty. How is it that we're on the same side today?
Things change. Today I have different goals and different allies. Have you ever been to the Valley of Flowers?
Dol Blathanna is nothing more than a vassal state of the Nilfgaardian Emperor. They call it the land of free elves, but the Scoia'tael are not welcome. It's another in a string of painful lessons. But a free Pontar Valley could change that. It's been 5 years since the kingdom was established in Dol Blathanna. Over 2,000 elves have settled there. Do you know how many children they've produced? A dozen or so. It's no longer the Valley of Flowers. It's the Valley of Sterile Elders.
I'd love to see you tell Francesca that.
Yeah, also the name Valley of Sterile Elders doesn't really have a ring to it.
Anything new about Letho?
No, but I wager he's somewhere on the other side of the fog. I can feel it.
You think you can repel Henselt's army?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The fortifications and dwarven devices are simply not enough to hold off the Kedwenis. They are just too many.
What do you plan to do?
You'll see. One thing I can promise. I won't break any pledge I've made.
Okay. And why did you decide to work with Lesser in the first
You haven't
place?
had a chance to explain yourself. Your alliance with Letho. This is a good time.
I suppose I owe it to you, Geralt. I don't know who they are exactly, nor who they're working for. I met Letho 2 months ago. He had escaped his pursuers in Edirn, found me and suggested we trade services. Our scouts and forest hideaways in exchange for the heads of Foltest and Henselt. A good offer to begin with that only became better when we revealed only part of our secrets. It then turned out that Letho was not alone. Seret and orcs were meant to kill Henselt. My warriors were to help them. As you know, this never came to pass.
All right.
The Virgin of Edirn. Behold her, the insurgent leader, Saskia. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Hello there.
They are not really impressed by me. Anything going on down here? No. Can I go inside here? Okay, what's going on here? More loot. That's always good. Iron ore, leather, diamond dust. Okay, now we're overburdened.
Ah,
Again.
greetings.
Who are you? I don't like that the names
Nice
disappear so
ponytail.
quickly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you for complimenting my ponytail. I like it very much.
Kedmil.
Greetings.
Hello?
What are you doing out here this late?
Thinking
I mean, she's sleeping.
About what?
about the approaching fight.
As long as the mist of wraiths is up, there won't be a fight.
I ponder something else. We women must leave the shadows. When fighting, we're equal to men. But off the battlefield,
Women are no warriors.
we do everything the men do, and as well as they do. Gender doesn't determine ability.
Let's fight.
You know why men command armies? Because they don't waste time on idle chatter. We could argue all night about the injustice of it, but But until you show you can get something done, saying that you can won't change much. It won't be easy, but you could try to blaze a trail.
A worthy endeavor in itself, I know. Thank you, Witcher. Godspeed.
Thought we were to fight her now.
I'll gut you!
What? Calm down, lady. Okay. Let me look on the map. Where are we now? We're here. So I think we basically explored all of Vergen for now, except the mines and all the outer areas and the quest areas. But I think that's a good way to end the episode. We got a lot of stuff done. We fought Letho, killed him or beat him in first try. We managed to decide on a path to take. We chose the Scoia'tael, then escaped Flotsam with our good friends, and then also came here to Vergen finally. Learned about Saskia, King Henselt, Prince Stannis, and all kinds of stuff. I had a what time for me. Haven't done the wait mod. No, I forgot, but I already set up some security measures that I will get remembered for the next episode that I get the wait mod. Kind of an odd thing to randomly include, not bad. Yeah, that's it. Let me save the game. I had a lot of fun again.